guys? Well, big news. We just hit 5,000 subscribers on the channel. And I want to start this off by just saying thank you. Thank you. I started this with a few goals. And obviously I want this to grow. And as of now, I do want this to be, you know, kind of what becomes my main source of income in the future, and just continue to provide, you know, content for you guys. I do this every day anyway, and it's been a wild ride. I mean, going on, I guess just under 2 years so far with the channel, and going from, you know, 0 to 5,000 has been a real challenge, but it's been very rewarding. It's been just absolutely a ton of work, so, but I've enjoyed it. And you know, I know nothing in life, you know, nothing great in life ever comes easy. So it's just, I expected the work, and there's been a lot of people that have helped inspire me to keep pushing and just keep working and keep hustling. So of course, you know, with this growth and the channel getting to where it's at, there's a lot of people I want to thank here. And for different reasons. There's, of course, the people that view these videos, that watch them, that subscribe, and you know, I thank you just very much for that. There's the people that comment all the time, the consistent commenters that, you know, that lets me know that you guys are watching, that you appreciate, that you're enjoying or interested or engaged in the content, and that means a lot. You know, it helps guide me down this path. There's the people that inspire me. Let's say like Classic Octane, Taylor Classic Octane. You know, he's one of the big reasons I started this channel, because, you know, as I do bikes every day as it is, I found myself on my lunch break, you know, a few years ago, watching his channel, among others, watching his channel and just being like, okay, why don't I just record what I'm doing? You know, Taylor's obviously doing well doing this, and he makes great content, and he informs a lot of people, and people enjoy his content, so why can't I? So he was a big, you know, a big influence early on. You know, John and Issac at Cars and Cameras, I watched them religiously, and I've been watching them since, like, oh man, forever, and they have grown so much, and it's just so wonderful to see. And they inspire me because they just started doing what they wanted to do, and it was just for fun. You know, they picked up a camera and they just started going, and they build unique things. They just have a good time, and they're consistent, and it became something I was consistently looking for on Mondays and Wednesdays when their old upload schedule was just, you know, I'd hop upstairs for my lunch break after working on bikes on a Monday and be like, I know there's going to be a Cars and Cameras video out, and that was great. And they've got almost 1 million subscribers right now, and I couldn't be happier for them. You know, another person that's inspired me, like Killswitch Queen, Olivia. One thing about her is that she is relentlessly herself, and I just appreciate that. It's just so cool to see, because she's quirky, she's weird, she's unique. You know, she works on bikes and she hustles, and she just makes that come through on camera. She's just not willing to be anything but herself, and I value that, and that's important to me. So, and there's a lot of other people, like let's say Mike at Ace Cafe Bikes. He started his channel. He started making some different directions in life, and he wants to push this, and he wants it to be, you know, something that could support him in the future. And you guys definitely should go subscribe to his channel as well. He's pretty early on in it, but he is hustling. He is working hard to create a lot of content, and he's putting out a ton of stuff, and he's very supportive of the community as well, and it's really cool to see. So talking about that community, there's some people I want to thank that are cheerleaders, the biggest supporters of that community, of me, of a lot of people. You know, first off, on Instagram, he goes by Kilted Bushido builds, but Alan, man, that guy is the biggest cheerleader ever, and I can't thank him enough. He's always like one of the first in with the comments and just showing support and always sharing things on his Instagram story, and and just not just for me, but for so many people, and that's a rare thing nowadays. And I, you know, Alan, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's really cool to see, and you know, we just feed off each other. He'll have questions for me, like electrically, and it's just, it's great, you know. It's a big thing in the community, and part of that specific community, say with Alan, was how I met Yoon and Struan. So Yoon has Sugarly Shed Motors, and oh my gosh, that dude just finished a KZ400 in like, I think 2 months, start to finish, from a bike that looked kind of like a boat anchor, and now it looks amazing, and it's riding for a customer. And oh my god, 2 months, it's mind-boggling to me. I can't even fathom how you could do that, but he knocked it out of the park on that one. And he just finished a GS500 build that was really cool. Just so many great things. And Struan, he was always an influence for me. He has his channel is called Remotorcycled, by the way, but he's always been a big influence to me. He's himself. He's hardworking. He's an engineer, and he's just always building cool stuff. He's been working on these side covers, I think, for 15 years now, but I think he's finally got him knocked out. But no, he's an interesting cat. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I do my Monday updates, where I do a kind of a sit down every Monday morning, and I discuss kind of how the week went, what I have going on, and what I want to do for the week. And that's to hold myself accountable, basically. But that started off because of him. He was doing his coffee breaks. Struan, sorry, I can't quite remember what you called them, but he was doing updates with that, and that's just, I kind of started following suit. You know, it lets people see me, be more transparent. I just want to, if you guys meet me in person, I want me to be the same in person as I am on camera. I hope that comes across. But that's one of the reasons for that. And also, again, holding myself accountable. Because if I say I'm going to do something, I want to make sure I do it and I stick to my word. Because, you know, if you guys know me, the biggest thing that I can give you is my word. So that's what I value the most. Let me just take a moment and appreciate the shift linkage that I have finally dialed in on a Buell. It is fantastic. Fantastic. So a few other kind of like both influential and supportive people. Ben 820, that's his channel. He's been building this BMW K Series bike for a while, and he's been kind of geeking out on wiring, and he does everything like to the nines, and it's really awesome. And so I really appreciate all that he's doing. I love seeing his videos. Another very big influence on me was Josh of Jish's channel, and you know, he makes this look just beautiful. It's unbelievable. He you know, he does film editing and video production for a living, and it's just like, I watched his videos and I was just so inspired just to try to capture the beauty of what it is that I'm trying to do, you know. And only he can do it. I think he's mastered it. So you know, and he's been nothing but supportive as well. We go back and forth, and you know, again, if we feed off each other, I might have editing questions, but he might have you know, hey, how do I fix this thing kind of questions, you know. And so it's really cool. It's just part of that community, and you know, I really appreciate his time and effort and energy that goes into his videos, and influencing so many other people besides me. Another influence for me would definitely be Dan of Cafe Racer Garage. What a humble guy. He is just like so normal in the best of ways. You know, we've gone back and forth, and he's just very kind, and you can reach out to him, and you know, he gets right back to me, and it's just really cool. It just, again, just down to earth. I just really appreciate people like that. So Dan, and he's got that CX500 Scrambler, that budget one that was so cool. And he's building that. I guess now he's working on a K Series bike, among many other projects. His CB750 is really cool. But just an all-around good guy. So anyway, Dan, if you watch this, thank you. Now I know this road might be familiar because I just put a video up of me riding it, but we're ripping it again at my pace. At this point here with 5,000 subs, you know, it's not changing anything, but let's talk about some of the upcoming things, upcoming builds and goals. So by next month I'd like to have 2 million subs. Just kidding guys. No, but yeah, just want to continue to grow, and of course I just want to keep building bikes. My goal since I was young has just been to build cool shit. That's literally been it. And I finally feel like I'm on that path in life. It's taken me a little while to get here, but yeah, finally feel like I'm on my way. But anyway, the next project you guys are going to see is the Honda CBX. Now, this is going to be a revival project, and it's going to be more of like just revive and restore. And that's going to be really fun. I know there's just not a lot of CBX content. Obviously, there's just not a lot of them out there. But that's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to get it going. And in stock form, go do this same route and see what that thing's all about. Another project I'm really excited about would be my GS550. That's going to be a GS550 frame that I already have, and I have a 93 Katana 750 parts bike. So engine, suspension, well except for the swing arm, is all going in that GS550 frame. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but I'm going to call that thing Tonto, because it's going to be like a mini Katana, and I'm excited about that one. Hopefully we'll get to that one this winter, and we can knock that out within a reasonable amount of time. The goal with that one will be like basically a competitor with the Buell here, 100 horsepower and short wheelbase chassis, just nimble, well, as nimble as an old GS 550 frame can be. But we're gonna brace it. We're gonna do the works. But I'm not gonna make it like an immaculate bike, because I'll continually want to evolve it. So it's probably just gonna kind of be built in stages. A lot of people have asked about the XS400, the Wanda build. Now we have not forgot about that one. Basically, that one's been put on hold until I get some electronics for it and build an electronics tray and stuff like that. But because it's not a customer bike, it's not a high priority, so that's kind of why it's been on the back burner. But you will see that, I promise. There's I got that $100 CB750, the single over cam. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that thing right now, because since I have the CBX, you know, that thing is, I honestly just kind of don't care about it. But it would be the perfect vintage cruiser for next season, you know, if we get to it. The engine's still seized on it. I really haven't messed with it, and I still haven't got a title for it, so, you know, there's a long way to go, and it's just going to be a lot of money for not really any return, other than just making good content, which is, you know, ultimately I do want to do that. But we'll see. I do have a friend who's going to, I have an offer for a free CB750A, and I can use a lot of parts off that, of course, you know, namely the top end and stuff. So that would, you know, that'd be cool. So we may do that. My chopper, my XS650 chopper, even though I'm riding this sweet Buell right now, I've got the itch to ride that thing, so that's going to be coming back in the shop probably within the month. I need to do a little bit of work on it. I just want to go take it for a spin, get some videos of it, just enjoy it a little bit, keep it at the house for a week, ride it every day, annoy the neighbors, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's a cool bike, and I just hate letting it sit, so I want to bring it back, kind of give it some love. Let's see what other projects we have going on here. I got a whole stack of them. The main CX500 build that I kind of, you know, started this channel around, that one is I'm just waiting on the paint to get done on it. We had an issue with the fuel tank, and I'll discuss that next time we do a video of it. I've been working on the build time-lapse video of that thing, and I hope you guys watch it. It should be a lot of fun. It's really hard to cram 3 years into like 30 minutes, let me tell you. So looking forward to that. The GL650 build is, as we speak, at upholstery, so the seat could be done like literally any moment. And you guys will see that as soon as it's done, and then I got to get to work on the time-lapse video for that thing, and that'll be a lot of fun too. Really happy with how that bike's turning out. What else we got? Oh, the CX500 Scrambler, that one's going on right now, so that one's just currently being updated, so just keep an eye on it. As far as the Buell is concerned, again, this shift linkage I just got done. I just made some, I just did some bronze bushings in it. Oh my god, it actually shifts. I haven't missed a single gear this whole ride. This thing, the next big priority is going to be the exhaust. Right now it's just kind of like shooting into a trash can and doesn't have any good tone to it. So I want to do a Cone Engineering exhaust on it. Not an exhaust, but like make my own, but using a Cone Engineering muffler. And then, you know, eventually we'll focus on the paint and stuff, but just getting it, right now, it just got it kind of dialed. It's reliable, it's fun to ride, and it's safe. So this thing doesn't have to make any big changes, and it might just stay like this for a little while. I'm not going to be in any big hurry. The KLR, that's going to be here till the end of time because it's a cockroach and it won't die. So yeah, next week, or a week from today, I'm going to be going on a big ride with it, so I'm super excited about that. Look for the Palooza video. And of course, way down the line of builds is my single overhead cam CB750. And I want to do another kind of like resto mod bike on that one, using a lot of like CBR 600 F3 suspension, and do like monoshock, and do and do like the whole front suspension to make it a good handling bike, something that's handling oriented, really sorted out, make a cool resto mod out of it. And that was actually the first bike I bought, and it's the project that I've done the least on because I've just been so busy with other stuff. And you know, a lot of that, well, of course all of that is my fault because I prioritize other stuff. But we'll get to it eventually, and it'll be cool. Just in time. I just want to let you guys know that I have content literally for years for you guys, so buckle your seatbelts and you know, stick around with me and enjoy the ride. I'm gonna quit rambling, guys. Again, I just wanted to kind of get out, do a ride, and give a big thank you to a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people I didn't mention, and I apologize, but man, there's there's just a lot of people, and just very thankful for where I'm at right now, and very excited for where we're headed. So anyway, thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.